Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John. Today we're going over a really exciting one. This is Aeternum. This is the first Sabers Forever exclusive lightsaber. It is a collaboration between KRSabers, Jimmy Saberjunk, and myself, and boy am I excited to get this in your hands. So without further ado, why don't we jump right in and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, this is super exciting. I am so happy to finally be able to talk about this. This is Aeternum. This is a saber that I have been working on personally for a very long time. We will get into that later. But this is a collaborative effort between KRSabers, Jimmy Saberjunk, and myself. And this was something that I've been mulling around for a long time. I wanted to bring something with purpose, and I thought now was probably the best time. As you know, the advancements in saber tech are getting better and machining is getting so great, and the collaboration between Cal and James was just invaluable, so thank you guys so much. But Aeternum is a DIY saber that focuses on the crystal chamber. So when you open this up, it's not on right now, but there is a quartz crystal that comes with these, and the crystal chamber, which does not come with it, it holds the quartz crystal in view for you to show off. Now, this does not come apart, and that was kind of the appeal, is that, to me, I wanted to have this be less immersion breaking, I guess you could say. So, like, if you're at a convention or cosplaying, or you're at one of the Disney parks and you're carrying your saber around, the hypothetical is, you know, hey, check this out. And you can just open your saber real quick, show it off, and it all stays together, goes right back. Super easy. And then with the advancements of saber tech, you have Blade ID, which then puts it into different states depending on what you want. So to turn the saber on, let's go over some of the components real quick. Remove the pommel. Now keep in mind also this is the prototype, so this was printed at KRSabers. Your real chassis is going to look more like this. So it's bronze rather than the gold sparkle, just to make everyone aware. But this was the first one I installed, so here we are. You have a stock NPXL blade connector, two 5mm NeoPixels, the real quartz double point, the Profi board V3, 21700 battery, high amp kill switch, and a 31mm speaker. This thing is very loud. The battery life is excellent. Oh, and two 1.5mm brass tactile switches. There's also the spring battery connector, so you have the negative spring side. Now, this was something I just wanted people to be able to carry around, and you know, you can replace the battery should it die, but it's a 21700, so you have 5000 milliamps. You could probably find a way to use this battery to charge your other devices. Anyways, you would turn the high amp kill switch on to the right. The saber thinks it's in crystal chamber mode because it is not connected to the emitter. And then push this in. Green. It is now in saber mode. Saber is very loud. Keep in mind, this was the prototype, and I was recently testing with the Graflex clamp to make sure that this 3D print was going to work. It obviously does, and I will go over momentarily how it works with the actual activation box, which we have here, but I will go over that, again, momentarily. The saber, when you open it up, goes into crystal chamber mode. Now, to demo this, I am using Rob Petco's Calibrate Saber font. This puts the saber into a mode that just allows it to use a different sound font. This one makes it sound like you're calibrating your crystal. Close it up. back into Saber mode. Now, that in and of itself was one of the driving factors behind making this. I also wanted it to be something that people could make their own, hence why it comes in raw aluminum. This Saber is ready for easy weathering, laser engraving, acid etching, powder coating, anodizing. You can do whatever you want to this. So really, it's a completely customizable project for yourself.
Select preset.
Oops. And that way you just can make it your own, you know? Do your own thing. Now, that easily fits a Graflex clamp, and the 3D printed piece is pretty simple, but it holds this PCB in very firmly, and it allows you to simply use it as a plunger system for the chassis inside. So the activation box has 2 plungers, 2 springs, and 2 screws. Now, putting this in, just line up your plungers, grab your screws, pop them in there. This is easier said than done. I just kind of got lucky right there. But you're holding tension so you don't lose the springs. Once that one's partially in, get this one going. Tighten that one down, tighten this one down. Give it a little bit of a snug, tight fit, but it doesn't have to be crazy. And then adjust your nylon screw to hold your PCB in. But now you have spring action, and the screws will hold the Saber in place. This should put it back into Saber mode. Now, that is very tactile. You can feel the buttons when you press them. When you're using the clamp, this is obviously not spring-loaded, so not as nice. But, yeah, the activation box feels really good. And the grub screw does a really good job of holding the PCB in place. Very tight. Really, really, really nice. Now, obviously, that can't be the end of it, right? I said I was going to talk about why did this take me 10 years to get out. Well, I was learning machining. I actually got a lathe 10 years ago, I guess, according to my phone. The first thing I did was machine a Saber with kind of the similar idea of this. For the life of me, couldn't find the time to get this thing machined for real. I actually tried a few times, and Cal really, took it on himself to make sure that I could get this completed. So I am really grateful to both him and James for helping me to finish this. I know I've said that already. I'll probably say it again. But as you can see, cue the photos. I got a lathe, got a big old piece of aluminum, and I just started going to town on it. And before I knew it, I had something I could hold in my hands, and it just was something that I absolutely loved. This one was not one that I was able to install, as the neck here is way too thin. As soon as you put a blade in and any kind of torque or anything, you could probably rip this emitter off. I'm surprised I still have it in one piece. Or if it dropped, like a 3-foot drop, this probably would not survive it. This one, however, beautifully machined and just ready to be customized to your desire. So that is the story of that. I was extremely lucky in having Jason McLean do the box art. This was a character that I was like, hey, can you do a cool Jedi with their hand reaching out, with the saber levitating in front of it, and you could do whatever you want beyond that. And this is what I got. Just absolutely amazing. I am so honored. Thank you, Jason. And of course, Cal and James. Thank you guys so much. So really, really grateful to finally have this out there. I hope that you all run with this and just get creative. And, there's only 50 of them, so make sure that you jump. If you want one, make sure you get it, because we'll have to see. If the run does really well, maybe I'll just put in for another order of 50. If not, I'm glad they exist. And honestly, I couldn't have done it without the community's help. It was really everyone that made this possible. If you guys didn't support my work, if I didn't know Cal and James and just everyone involved, don't think this would have got done. Anyways, if you are looking to get this installed, I am offering the service on my website. I have this for sale on my website. The only thing I will not be offering are individual electronic kits. You can get the chassis, and you can get, this is all included with the chassis. There's also a thin neck part that screws together. That will be included if you order the chassis with the hilt. I just don't supply electronics, so you'll have to go to KRSabers or some other provider, if you want. But the list for the electronics are in the description. The list is also on the product page. You can't miss it. And yeah, please send me what you do with your saber. Even if you leave it plain and just install it, awesome. Or if you want it installed, awesome, I can do that. Just let me know. And yeah, I guess that's it. Damn, I'm sad. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really like to take a moment to thank KRSabers and Jimmy Saber Junk for putting up with me for over a year, helping me get this saber to the point that it is. It is a dream come true, and I am so excited for everyone to get this in their hands. I love this saber. I got to borrow from all the things I've seen over the years of installing different people's sabers, and this was something that I felt the saber community needed. So thank you to the saber community, thank you to Cal and to James. You guys are the best, and I just love this thing. So thank you again. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you need this installed, you've heard it all before, go to my website, sabersforever.com. You can find the commission and this saber for sale there. Hopefully they don't sell out before everyone who really wants one gets one, but we'll see what we can do about that if that does happen. And yeah, the commission's on there for this. All the other saber commissions are on there for Cal's sabers on the Saber Armory. And if you have questions and need answers, feel free to email me at john@sabersforever.com. I think that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time, and may the Force be with you.